Sunday, May 20th, 2012. Nathan and I watched Rush Beyond the Lighted Stage, a documentary DV tonight. Rush is a Canadian rock trio, in case you've been under a rock the last 35 years. They specialize in polyrhythmic hard rock that is impossible to dance to, with loquacious dictionary breath lyrics that are unintentionally hilarious. I used to hate them then, but I like them now. Hell, it's Rush. Watching the documentary took me back to my senior year of high school, 1979, in my bedroom, pecking on the typewriter, working on a book even then, listening to a borrowed copy of Permanent Waves. I remember reading the lyrics on the album sleeve and chuckling. One likes to believe in the freedom of music, but glittering prizes and endless compromises shatter the illusion of integrity. Yeah. One likes, yes, he sings. One likes, yes, one mustn't one. But the real kicker was shatter the illusion of integrity. Yeah. Like somebody said, make that lyric a little more rock and roll. Put a yeah in there. Now that's rock and roll. Rush didn't excite me much then. I like them now, though. A rule in rock and roll is that if you last long enough, you'll be cool. This applies to all acts except Mike Love's version of the Beach Boys. I wrote 2 books in high school, The Secrets of Yuck and Yuck 2. They were collections of budding comic short stories and vignettes, and while it was all sophomoric doggerel, it was well-written doggerel for a kid in high school. I would take the only copies to school and shove them in people's faces. Some liked it, actually read some of it. Some kids read half a page, handed it back and said, "Womack, you're just dumb." Only one copy of each book has ever existed. First-generation typewritten pages bound together with staples, glue, and manila folder fronts, backs, and spines. You'll never read them. I know they're in the house, but I don't know where. I wish I knew where they were just so I could secure them and ensure no one would ever see them should I get hit by a bus. Although I am actually still proud of one of my short stories, The Bionic Vampire, The Daring Do Tales of Count Spatula. I was learning my craft like budding comics do. Through hard work, we improve over time. And I had the time to write 2 whole books in high school because I didn't know how to masturbate. I was 16 with zits pecking at a typewriter and out of my goddamn mind. I wouldn't learn how to jack off until I was 19, and even then it was a female who demonstrated it on me in the front seat of a car. Bless you, dear. You opened up a whole new world. It was around the time of that Rush album in senior year that I would ride around in Mike Howard's car all over town on Friday nights while he tried to talk me out of my depression. I was always going moony over some girl and feeling like life wasn't complete without her and she wouldn't have anything to do with me. Moan, sob, sniffle. I would whine and Mike would counsel. He was dropping me off at home late one Friday night, and I'd been mentioning how I wished I knew how to masturbate. I knew there was something that could be done, I just didn't know how you actually did it. I was standing outside the open passenger car door. Mike leaned over and with his right hand made a ring with his thumb and forefinger. "You see this?" he said. "Do your hand like this. Put it over your dick and move it back and forth." "Okay," I said. Later. I went in the house, into my bedroom, took off my jeans and my sweater, got into bed in my skivvies and my t-shirt, reached inside to my ever-present erection, made a ring out of my thumb and forefinger, slipped it over my perky penis, and moved it back and forth like a gear shift. Forward to my balls, backward to my belly button, forward to my balls, backward, etc., over and over, even going side to side like a manual gear shift. Perhaps if Mike had said up and down instead of back and forth, I would have hopped on the clue bus. As it was, I did the gear shift thing for a bit, didn't get what the fuss was about, put my dick back in its cage, flipped out the light, and went to sleep. Don't let the bastards get you down. Have a great week.